Okay, today may be a stupid video, but it's snowing outside, it's very cold, can't go hiking, so I'm bringing you river rocks. You can see large bag river rocks. I'll insert a clip. I was grocery shopping for delivery on Walmart.com. I saw these on here. I was intrigued and I bought them impulsively to make a video. What we're going to do today together is look in here and see if we can find any gems, any great stones to tumble inside this mixed river rock bag that I believe was $4.49. Is that worth your money? Is that worth your time? Is this a dumb video and total waste of everybody's time? Maybe. Let's dive in. Let's find out. All right, let's open up this bag. Dump some stones out. I've got about half a bag left, but we'll start with these. Let's look through them. I think these are... Now from the product photos, I'm assuming these rocks are meant for aquariums. The size is relatively small, as you can see in my hands. They're a little bit dirty, but if you were putting them in a tank of water, it wouldn't really matter. We do have some variety, so let's go through and see if we can identify any of these and see if any of these rocks are suitable to stick in the tumbler. Now, maybe to no one's surprise, certainly not mine, most of the rocks in that first pour are quartz or quartzite. Doesn't mean anything good or bad. A lot of these are really pretty, and I think I'll be able to make some really pretty jewelry out of them. Some little smoky ones, a lot of white ones, some with iron staining, which doesn't really bother me too much. Some very shimmery ones. Let's see if we can focus. Some that are a little more pink. One of these was really interesting to me. Let me see if I can find it now. Let me get it wet. Now, if you can look at that, you can see we have a big pink, different type of stone right there in the middle. It's more like a conglomeration. My rock app that I use, which is just rock identifier, which I know is not 100% accurate, but it is a good tool that I do use, and it at least points me in the right direction most of the time, is identifying this as just quartz. So that's what I'm gonna go with. At least it might be a quartzite mix. Now, much to my surprise, we did have a decent amount of rocks that I do not immediately identify as quartz. There may be one or two still mixed up in here. But let's see if we can go through and identify some of these, because we do have some interesting ones. Now, the first one that really caught my eye was this little green one. And what I believe this is a green jasper. Now, I got it wet, so it's a little bit shinier than what it really is. But some of these rocks do have almost a pre-polish to them. I don't think they were pre-tumbled, but they do look like maybe they've been naturally tumbled and naturally a little bit shiny to begin with, which puts us in a good position. It does have a lot that needs to be tumbled out, but I think this could be really pretty, and I really love this green color. Now, of the stones, I do believe I have 5 pieces of jasper out of that first pour, a yellow, 2 red, very different colors, another yellow, and then our green. This red one in particular, this is not wet, but has a lot of shine to it already. But very rough if this was tumbled. Another rock I love to pick up, and I always pick up when I find them in the wild, is this little vein stone, also called a wishing stone. I believe it's basalt with a quartz banding, but I just think it's beautiful. Speaking of basalt, we also have these 2 beautiful black basalt pieces. One really great thing about these, since they are already river tumbled, is they will not take much time in the tumbler. They are already very smooth. And really, the main thing I want to do is just get some shine on them, some better shine. But this probably won't take more than one time at stage 1 in the tumbler. Now this one's actually very cloudy when it is drying. You can see it's drying there a little bit already, but I actually think this is one of the most beautiful stones that we got out of this bag. You can see this sort of striping in the different colors. I'm not positive what this one is. My app says jasper. It doesn't necessarily feel like a jasper to me, but I am going to go with that for tumbling purposes. Again, very smooth stone. I'm very excited to get some polish on this one. I think it's really beautiful. Okay, after a little more investigation, I believe this is quartz. It's a gray quartz with some iron staining. Actually, relatively pretty. It's got some interesting striping. These guys, I believe, are quartzite. I'm not positive on these. I'm thinking these are also different types of jasper. Another one I'm a little unsure about. I'm gonna put the name on the screen. This one is not showing up as maroon as it is in person, but I believe this one's adventurine. And then these guys will be untumbleable, as they are a mixture of limestone, is that white one, and 2 sandstones. Now here's the second and final pour of our river rocks from our little bag. I pulled out a couple that grabbed my attention right away. Here's a really interesting amalgamation. Here's some sandstone. I know right away that we'll be able to push to the side. This one I wet. It was really pretty. I thought it was just basalt at first, but I'm gonna have to look at it a little bit closer. A few other interesting ones. This one was just so smooth, it caught my attention. Again, a lot of quartz, but we do have some other things. Let's look and see if we've got anything fun. Out of that second pour, here's our quartz and quartzite pile. Again, it's a good bit, definitely the majority. Again, we have a couple basalts, a couple of jaspers right here. I think some ocean jaspers and some that I can't recognize. I believe this one right here is just some dark chalcedony. I think this is a piece of gneiss. These are 2 conglomerates. The second one's really funny. My rock app originally identified this as uranite, a rock made and mined from uranium mines, which would mean it would be radioactive. I do not believe that's what this rock is. If I'm wrong, somebody please tell me. Seems like something I should know, but I don't believe that's actually what this is. And here's a variety of sandstones. And here's everything we got from that bag. Overall, for $4, I'd say that was pretty fun. We got a lot of fun jasper, lots of quartz and quartzite, some great basalt. These will go outside. These can't be tumbled. Some fun conglomerates. Overall, I'm pretty pleased. Do I recommend you do it? You know, if you're bored, yeah, why not? Give it a shot. It's $4. And I got some fun stones. A lot of them are already pretty smooth, so they won't take too long to tumble. Some of them will need a little more time. But overall, I think it was a good haul for $4. I'd say that can't be beat. I'll see you guys next time.